Oh shit!
You can open your energy drink.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna drink it, I'm gonna drink it.
It's okay. I'll drink. I won't sleep tonight, but I'll drink it. I haven't had an energy drink this late in a long time.
Bro, it's
It
only.
was 4:20.
it's only
Make
4.
a wish.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's 11:11, bro. Dude, I think I shaved my head yesterday, right? Again. I think that was probably the hardest time I've ever had shaving my head.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I feel like I've missed so many spots because usually when I shave my head, I just like go like this and it's nice and smooth. But like this time, like right after, usually the day after when I go like this, you can feel stubble. But right after I shaved, there's like a bunch of stubble. My head was already so irritated. I'm like, I'm done with this.
Oh, so you just don't think you went through it. So when you do that, do you do that in the shower?
Mm-hmm. Well, no. I do it on the sink, not on the sink. Yeah, I stand on the sink and shave.
You just sit in the sink.
I do it in front of the sink so I can kind of like, because there's a mirror on the side, so I can kind of see where I'm going.
So, oh yeah, because the shave you don't have isn't waterproof, right?
It is, but
It just doesn't work as well.
no, I've actually never tried it under, like in the shower. I just personally really like. I don't know. I've been so used to just shaving outside of the shower.
Yeah, because I feel like when it's wet, when you start shaving, it just doesn't get it.
It just glides.
It just glides. Exactly. Like, are you really shaving?
Yeah.
No, it just doesn't feel as close. But Rice Krispies are where it's at.
Mm-hmm. Rice Krispies and Alani Nu. And on that note, welcome back, guys.
Welcome. Episode number 6.
Number 6. Hope you guys like this new setup. It's kind of a more chill vibe. More like, instead of just on the table, we're kind of on the couch, obviously.
Yeah. It's a lot more comfy than on the table. For sure. We got blankets just in case it gets cold.
Yep, I've got mine back here just in case.
Yeah, so it's a bit more chill, you know. But
yeah, but speaking about the couch, this is actually a new couch that Gabby and I got on last Friday. It's an IKEA couch. There's an interesting story because, well, Friday I got off early. I don't even remember the story. I had the evening off.
And so you guys recently got this couch?
Yeah, it was last week on Friday. So we went to the original plan was to go to the mall and get some clothes because most
Over
of my
at Castleton?
Yeah, we were gonna go there. Most of my clothes is medium sized and
And what? And I going to a large?
yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, dude.
How? I wear a large.
I wear a large too now.
How?
A massive,
okay,
bro.
that's cap. That's such a fucking lie. You really wear a large now? What the fuck?
Dude,
So does that mean I should wear extra large?
a large looks fine on you.
Because this is large, I think.
I mean, this
Bro, low key, I think I might be wearing extra larges.
is that size a large? I mean, that looks perfectly fine on you.
I don't remember. I just got this like 2 days ago at the end. I don't remember.
Nice.
Because I'm trying to think. I'm like, I've been buying extra large for an oversized fit.
Mm-hmm.
But like my stuff's fitting more normal. And I'm still a large. But I think low key, it's extra large.
You're low key going into the extra large instead of the large.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Sounds wild.
But the original plan was to go to Castleton and get some new clothes, some sweaters, because most of the sweaters I have are medium and it's not comfortable. I like a more loose fitting, which is weird because I guess it depends on the brand, because this sweater is a medium and fits me perfectly fine. But we didn't end up going shopping. We were like, you know what? We had a limit of how much we were going to spend on clothes. Mm-hmm. We're like, you know what? Let's just go to IKEA, because the couch we had before
I thought you were about to say, you know what, let's just ball out. Screw the limit. Let's get whatever we want.
You know that paycheck I got? Yeah, let's just.
Yeah. So you guys were like, you know what? Like, because the couch you guys had before was hella comfortable, but it was broken AF también.
Well, it was really comfortable before it got broken. last 2 weeks ago, because as soon as it got broken, it just wasn't like comfortable at all. You would sit down, you'd be at an angle. But we were tired of that couch, so we wanted to get rid of it. And we went to IKEA. We're like, you know what? We're just gonna look. We also wanted a new lamp. That's a new lamp. We got that at IKEA too. Oh
shit, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys just had that in your room.
No, that's actually a new lamp too.
Oh.
Yeah, and we got that one, and then we got a smaller one for the room. So if it starts getting like a little bit darker in here, we can just bring that out, put it over there, and light it up. Hey. Yeah, but we went to IKEA. This couch is actually a couch that Gabby and I wanted for a while. I think because our last couch was broken. We've looked at couches before, and this was one of them that we almost bought. But the reason we didn't buy is because IKEA was sold out, and like because this is one of the most popular ones that they have. But when we went that day, we actually saw a different couch that we liked, but they didn't have that in stock. And we're like, you know what? Like, well, the lady says like, yeah, that couch isn't in stock, but this one is. And we looked over and we're like, wait, isn't that the couch like we wanted last time? It's like, why don't we just get that one? And so,
right, you guys wanted it anyway for a while, so you're like, it's actually in stock now. Let's get it.
Yeah, it's real nice too because this bottom part comes out and it's kind of like a bed, so we can like chill and watch. Our TV's right over there. We can just watch movies.
Yeah.
And then that compartment right there goes up, so you can like put like pillows or blankets or like books or whatever you want.
You put all the movie night essentials in there.
Exactly.
You know, all the extra pillows, all the extra blankets, all the comfy stuff.
But the interesting about that trip is that I only have a sedan.
And so does Gabby.
Yeah. And we were just in my car. So I was sitting on, before we bought the couch, I was sitting like this. I'm like, you know what? I think this will fit in my car. And then as soon as
probably did it, huh?
As soon as they brought out the boxes, it was 3 really big boxes. I'm like, okay. I was looking at them at an angle like this, but then Gabby was pulling them out, and then she turned, and I'm like, oh. Like I could see like the length of them, and I'm like, okay, there's a possibility this might not fit in my car. So when she came out, I opened everything, put the seats down, took everything out to make sure everything was clear, and I took the smallest box, put it in the trunk, and it got stuck. Like this.
It got stuck in the trunk?
No, it didn't get stuck. It just wouldn't go anymore. Like this much of it went through, and then there's like this much of it that was sticking out of the car.
Nice.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't know what we're gonna do. So I called a friend from work, and I asked him, like, hey man, well, I didn't call him. I texted him because I knew he was off work, and I knew he was probably at the gym. So I'm like, hey dude, like, what are you up to? And he's like, I just got out of the gym. What's up? And I'm like, so I've got a situation. So I went to IKEA, bought a couch, and I have a sedan. And he sends me the emojis of like the face palm. And he's like, give me 30 minutes, I'll be there. So he ended up showing up clutch. And we had to like Tetris our way into his crossover of putting the boxes because they barely fit too, because the boxes are massive. So
and what does he drive?
I think it was some sort of Nissan crossover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he cleared everything out in the back. We like squished everything in. I had to drive the car because none of them could fit in there besides me. And the other one, my friend doesn't like driving in the dark. By that time, it was like 8:30.
And it's starting to get wintertime, so it gets dark.
Yeah, and
like
that day specifically on Friday, it was raining. So,
it was.
And his headlights were trash. So I'm like, you know what, dude? I'll just drive it. Him. So him and another friend came to help. So I'm like, you and him can go help or you and him can just go ride with Gabby in my car home, and I'll drive this. Mm-hmm. And my phone was at 5%, and I didn't know how to get home.
Dang.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, Google Maps, don't fail me. It's like 5%. That's all I need.
But you guys don't live that far, huh?
No, dude, but I don't pay attention to the roads. I just look at Google Maps.
For real?
Yeah.
I try to, but like if I don't go somewhere that often, like it's hard to remember.
See, that's the thing. Like I know how to get to work, and I know it's right there, and I know how to get to some places, but like I don't really pay attention to, like, if we go out to the mall. I know where the mall is because it's a straight shot, but if we go anywhere else, Gabby knows where to go, and I'm just like sitting in the passenger seat. Yeah.
Cool. You're like, wherever you take me.
All right, I trust you. Yeah. So that's kind of the story for the couch. And then I put it together Saturday morning before I had to go to work. I woke up super early because I didn't know how long it was going to take me.
Yeah.
It was kind of my workout for the day. I didn't go to the gym. So I got up, I cleared everything out, took all the boxes. I followed the instructions that it had on there, which was honestly really simple. I have them down there just in case I need to move things, because that can actually move to this side. You just have to unscrew some bolts and like change it around.
Oh, so it's like the whole thing, like this whole side with like this side of the pillow moves over también.
Yeah, so basically the part you're sitting on
Mm-hmm.
comes off, but this beam and that beam stay. You just have to pull them apart, and then that beam just inserts into here.
Bet.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to, you could take off this beam and this and just essentially just have these 3 seats without the L.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Bet. That's cool. Yeah.
We just wouldn't know where to put that.
Yeah, just off in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Or you can use it. Well, no, never mind. I was going to use it as an ottoman, but
What's that?
you know what an ottoman is?
Mm-mm.
It's like the
Like an OtterBox?
Yeah, bro, it's for your couch.
No.
Just a massive OtterBox for your couch.
I call you up and say, hey, man, what kind of case should I get for my couch?
It's like, bro, it's an ottoman, duh.
You recommending the screen protectors?
And by the way, this episode is sponsored by Ottoman. Just kidding.
And Alani New.
And Rice Krispies. But it's essentially what you have here with like the coffin, which like is the space under here, but it's like its own like footrest that sits like somewhere out here.
Oh,
So
okay.
like you could like put your feet on it and stuff and open it up.
I know what that
and
is.
that's where everything inside would be. But essentially, like the part I'm sitting on serves that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that way you can have like a table or whatever else, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's what an ottoman is.
Yeah, but honestly, I really like the couch. I've been really productive. Like whenever I sit down on the couch, I tell myself, I'm like, okay, ready to start homework. Sorry, I'm kind of stuttering because I listened to the last video and I said like probably 100 times.
Yeah.
And I'm trying
really hard not to say like.
Because I sound like an idiot.
Yeah. Dude, me too. Like whenever like I'm doing it right now.
Just don't think about it. Just talk.
Right. Whenever I'm talking a lot and I'm going through a story, it just like a habit. It just starts coming out. But then when I try not to do it, and instead of saying like, I'd take like a short break to like rethink my thoughts, I end up sounding like an idiot too, just because I'm like taking a break, and then I'm thinking, and then I'm saying it, and then I'm taking a break.
Yeah, at one point I was listening to the video, and I was thinking to myself, I was saying, do I like need to go and take some speech classes, because I don't want to talk like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you listen to the video and then taking that self-criticism and turning it, like trying not to say it during the next episodes, is essentially you learning how not to talk like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So after a while you won't even do it anymore, but it's just for now that it's the issue, so to say, or it just keeps on coming up over and over again.
Yeah, we'll be better at speaking. We're just a 6th episode in. Just wait till we're, I don't know.
Like imagine like episode 100.
Dude, we need to do something special for episode 100.
Okay, what are we gonna do for episode 100?
We're getting butt naked.
on the Patreon. We gotta make a Patreon for that.
Subscribe to see us butt naked.
I would be down. We just have to have a Patreon.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans. I don't know. So we need to do something. We need to think of something.
We can do like the. Oh, we can eat the like, the one chip challenge.
Ooh, either that or do the buffalo wing challenge.
But we can do it butt naked.
Yes.
So then it's extra. You have to be extra careful where you touch.
I feel like that would go on a different site.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
100th episode celebration.
Yeah. But think about it. If we do one a week, okay. Hold on. I'm setting myself up for failure.
Let's see the math.
Dang it! I'm setting myself up for failure. Okay. So in a year, do you know?
No, dude, I don't. I'm gonna have to Google this.
I'm gonna say in a year there's like 32 weeks. Fact check me. See what happens. So, hold on. I don't even have my phone on me either.
It's funny because when I type this in,
52? No, it's 52.
when I type this in, it's already filled in because I've looked it up before.
Oh my god, it's 52.
Yeah, 52 weeks. So 2 years would be 100 episode.
Yeah, about 2 years in. So I'll be like halfway through college, and you'd be out of college, obviously. Dang, imagine in 2 years if we could
In
keep
2
it up
years.
consistently once every week,
That'd be nice.
and then we can even do like special episodes. Oh, you know what I was thinking today? We didn't do like a Halloween-esque.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was telling Gabby, I was saying because some podcasts I watch, like obviously you have to schedule.
Yeah, like like Andy's episode would have had to been
Like
Halloween.
we should have dressed up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll do a lot better with that once like the Christmas episode comes out. Like we'll wear a Santa hat or something.
Yeah. Or you can just grow out your beard.
That'd be
You
nice.
can be Santa
I
Claus.
can actually be Santa
Yeah.
with no hair.
Yeah. And just hang up like a couple of ornaments.
Yeah, I mean,
Like even on the lamp, we can do like a tree on the lamp.
by that time, Gabby and I really love Christmas. We could probably set it up to where the Christmas tree's in the background or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like we really
Yeah.
decorate the place because Christmas is our favorite holiday.
Yes. It is for me too. I love Christmas.
It's the best, man.
Yeah.
Except for the really cold weather.
Honestly, okay, I'm only saying this because we are barely entering the cold, but I'm like enjoying the cold right now.
Talk to me in a week, bro.
Yeah, I know. Or like in December. No, January is when it gets bad.
January is the bad cold. Like December, you think to yourself, wow, it's not that cold. I don't think it's going to be that cold this year.
But you know what I think it is because of that? I think it's because you're getting into the holidays. You
Like-
know, like the holidays are starting up. It's like the Christmas cheer.
That's true
holiday
because
cheer.
in January, you don't really have anything to look forward to.
What, Valentine's Day? Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah, like other than that, like what is there?
Nothing
You know,
really.
The next one's Easter,
Easter.
but who goes in ham for Easter? You know,
Yeah.
besides Catholics.
I mean, yeah.
You know, and then after that is what, like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna get so confused. I'm already confused.
I was like, after that, it's probably Christmas again.
Yeah, and then it's my birthday. Like,
Your birthday's this month.
yeah, it's like in 3 weeks. I'll be the big 25.
25.
I'll
How do you
be-
feel about that?
I'll be a quarter of a century old.
Jeez. How do you feel about that?
I'm gonna go through a quarter life crisis.
I'll be with you. I'll cry with you. We can get really drunk.
Dude, you know, speaking about that, I've been thinking about like I've been wanting to drink recently, and I don't drink that often, but like when I do, like I kind of like want to let loose.
Dude,
so to
Thanksgiving
say.
break. Let's get messed up.
Or for Thanksgiving,
Oh, that's right. Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Let's get
Well,
messed up.
Friendsgiving, like that's gonna be fun. But then it's like the next day is when we're gonna get together for my birthday.
That's right. You're gonna be
in the
like
evening.
hungover as crap.
No, that's fine. I just drink a bunch of Pedialyte the night before. I'll be all right.
I don't think I've actually really been hungover. I mean,
No.
I don't drink that much.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I've
we
only-
see what happens when you do.
Yeah. I think I've been really drunk probably 3 times in my life. Other than that, I like staying tipsy.
Yeah, like a nice tipsy level is where you want to be at. You know,
Or get really drunk, take a nap, and come back.
I've never done that.
I
If
did that.
Yeah, you and Karen did that, dude.
Dude, I literally felt completely fine after that nap.
Yeah, it's like
I felt like a new man. I'm like, oh, I'm reborn now.
Oh, my God. You were baptized in your
Yeah.
sleep. But it's so funny because like you were out of it. You were just kind of sitting there like blank face, and then you went to the couch to fall asleep
Well, I went to the bathroom first, and then I was in the bathroom.
for a long time, and I was like,
I thought I was
knocked
in
on the
there-
door. And I was like, bro, you all right?
I thought I was in there for like 5 minutes. I'm
Dude,
like,
it was
alright.
like 30 minutes.
No way.
Yeah, and it was like no washing hands, not even like you fumbling with anything. You were just like quiet. And I'm like, this dude passed out.
I was just trying to
And
stay
like,
alive, man.
Like just banged his head on the floor and he's bleeding out in the bathroom.
I was trying to stay alive. I was sitting in the bathroom like, well, first of all, I had to take a dump. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, I gotta let this out. And then I went forward. I bent forward, and then everything hit me. I'm like, oh crap! Like I'm
like,
about to
like
puke.
as you were about to sit down.
As I was pushing.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I was saying, dang, like I'm drunk. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I probably can't get up from this. And then I got up. I looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, relax. I'm like, you got this.
Are you really drunk if you don't look yourself in the mirror and you're just like stare at yourself and you're like, I'm drunk as fuck right now. I know I do that a
It's
lot.
like you look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, yeah. Or I just like look in the mirror and just like analyze my face, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking ugly as
She's like,
shit.
is it really spinning?
Yeah. Yeah. But then I'll look at myself and be like, but this is lit, bro. And I'll be like,
Back to
and
it.
then I'll walk out.
You wink at yourself.
Yeah. I'll be like this. I'll go. And then I'll leave the bathroom.
Yeah, but like speaking about party and stuff, one of the topics I wanted to talk about is marrying early and not really. I don't know. I feel like for your situation, you kind of, in a way, you did party when you were younger because you went out into the Marine Corps and like sometimes you got fucked up and
Yeah,
like,
but dude, it wasn't that often.
no.
No, not compared to like the people I hung around with.
Uh-huh.
Like my buddy Jared. Shout out Jared if you're watching. Fucking
You still need to meet.
yeah. I'm trying to either go out there or have him come over here at one point, But like
him on the
he
podcast?
went out a decent amount, and it wasn't like he went out like a lot either, But like he went out a lot more than I did. But when I went out, dude, like for a little bit, honestly, you know what it was? Because the drinking age was 20 when I was in Japan.
Oh, that's right.
So I was like 19 over there, and I hadn't turned 20 yet. So and I would go out to the bars with him because I could get in the bars. I just couldn't drink, and I would just sit there. I'd be like the fucking like
You were the
like,
DD.
yeah, I'd be the DD, but I felt like low key like the what's it called, like the abused girl that like was walking around with her man,
Oh.
just sitting there while he's having fun. I'm just like, oh fucking,
Yeah.
because I was sitting there, he'd be drunk as fuck, and I would literally just be.
Mm.
And then he'd be like, "No, dude, we're having so much fun." I'd be
It's like, dude, I can't even drink.
yeah. Well, no, the thing is, like, I could have, but like,
You didn't
I
want
just
to?
didn't want to. But once I turned 20, I was like, "All right, bro, let's
do
get
this."
it." Yeah. And he introduced me to Jaeger bombs,
Those are really good.
dude. I don't know why, but when we had them at Val's place, they were lit. They were so good. But then when I had them for the first time in Oki, it literally made me throw up.
That's right, because I remember when we were about to take it, you were saying that you didn't like them.
Yeah, and I swore to myself I'd never take another Jaeger bomb. I've only ever had it once.
And then you took it and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I loved it. And low key, like, I kind of want another one. I don't know what
Shoot,
it was.
If I had what are they, Red Bulls? If I had a Red Bull, I'd get one right now. I'd make one right now, but I don't.
But you don't have any Jaeger tampoco.
No. If I had
Oh, we could do a Lonnie New
Ooh.
with the Jaeger bomb.
I don't have any tequila or anything.
It's okay. I also want to do a drunk podcast.
Yes, if you guys like to see that, let us know.
Yeah. But first, subscribe, like, and subscribe to the Patreon. Just kidding, we don't have one.
Eventually.
Yeah. But I think a drunk one would be nice.
Yeah, but I was saying, do you think you
Yeah, sorry, I got off
you're good,
topic
you're
hella
good.
hard.
You think you missed out on a bunch of partying because you got married early?
No, not really. Because, I mean, I got partying in, so to say, but it's not like I'm a big partier anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm still young, and, like, if I want to go party, like, I can, but it's really not my priority. Right now, only because it's, like, holiday season, and it's time to get together with friends that I want to do it,
That's
but,
true, because, like, in the summer, I mean, we hang out, but I feel like we're more of an outside people in a way.
Yeah,
honestly, it depends on the
get
day.
together to drink.
Yeah, we just get together to hang out, go do stuff,
go
get some.
Like the other day, all of us went to Pumpkin Patch. Like you couldn't make it because you and Gabby were moving, but like otherwise you guys would have been there too.
Yeah,
And like no drinks were had, and we went back to their place to like finish up the night, and I had like a beer or two.
dude, Val's always got beers.
Yeah, it's always Heineken's.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it's just like a casual beer, like a social beer. It's not like a beer. It's not like it was my 12th beer or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as and it's like when I do go to parties, honestly, I'm there for like an hour or two, and I'm like I'm ready for the next thing. Like I did go bar hopping once, or like once or twice before, and that's fun. Because
Bar hopping?
Yeah, because you go to a bar and like if you, especially if you have to pregame first, because if not, you're in for an expensive night.
Yeah.
You know what pre-gaming
yeah,
is?
yeah.
Okay.
Basically, drink before you go out.
Okay, good. I don't know, bro. You get kind of questionable sometimes with these things. Like you're like, yeah, dude, I know, and all of a sudden you'll be like,
There's a
what's
hold up. What?
pregame? Yeah, I'm like, bro, you
What's
know this, but not
alcohol?
this. But what's it called? But yeah, like so, like if you pregame and you get an Uber out to wherever bar you're going, and you start walking to all these bars and stuff, like it's fine. It's fun because every bar is a different vibe. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So you can have so much fun at all these different bars, and by the end of the night, you hit up like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 bars, depending on like how long you stay at one bar, and then like you get an Uber ride back to like that person's house or Airbnb or whatever, and you like continue just drinking there for the night, and that's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I
So
mean, to answer the question on my perspective, I don't really feel like I missed out on much because, I don't know, both of us aren't really like party people. We're more, like we've stated before, we're more like video game kids.
yeah,
And
yeah, and when we all when lived in the same apartment complex, like we would come over and just watch like Vampire Diaries.
yeah, literally our
You know,
hangouts
like
were 5 to 6 hours straight of Vampire Diaries.
yeah,
And that
dude,
was
we'd leave at
totally
like
fine.
we'd leave at like 3 in the morning. We would walk back to the apartment.
And it was okay because it was pretty nice. We lived a lot closer to each other. We literally lived like 3 minutes walking.
Bro, if we
distance.
still had that like set up to where we lived that close with the podcast, it'd be so much easier.
That would be so much easier.
You know, but
It is what
well,
it is.
yeah, you adjust to what you're living.
Yeah.
Any partying. If anything, I'm like, I have more fun because Karen isn't really a big partier tampoco.
Hmm.
So like, and when she drinks, like she just gets like very emotional and starts crying and stuff, which is whatever, you know, just how she is. But every now and then she knows how to have fun when she drinks, and like that's when I'm like, all right, bet. But like other than that, like I'd rather just like go out and do something else, or
Yeah.
like I don't know, stay home watch a movie, which we never do because I don't even have a TV at home.
That's right. You guys don't have a TV. I don't know how you live
No.
like that, man.
Well, I'm mainly on YouTube anyway, so
I guess that's true.
yeah, or like I'll just play it and listen to a podcast while I'm doing whatever. But
Mhm. Yeah, because, I mean, for my freshman year of college, I was kind of out on my own. And honestly, I didn't party at all. I guess I feel like most people who party in college are there not actually, well, they're there for school, but obviously they don't have a job. They just are there for school. They don't really work. My situation was I had to go to school and work because I had bills to pay and pay tuition and stuff. So I didn't really have any time to party. And whenever I had free time, I just spent my free time playing Fortnite or
hey, with the boys.
with the boys. He was in Japan and I obviously was here. And the times are like a 12-hour difference. So it would be like
Yeah.
6 p.m. here and Pablo was waking
No,
up.
I think it was like a 13 or 14. So it'd be like 6 p.m. here. It'd be like 8 a.m. over there.
Yeah, so I was basically going to bed and he was starting his day.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I would be up all night and like one day, like let's say a Sunday or something, he had his day free from like all evening. I would be up all night.
yeah.
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 So that was my free time in college, which I don't regret. It was really fun.
Yeah, but like that comes down to priorities because you could have partied if you wanted to, but
Yeah.
that just wasn't not what you were into.
Because
you know what I mean?
the floor that I lived on, like more than half of the people there every like weekend they'd go out and party and come back like messed up. Even like one point my roommate came back messed up and then he's like, dude, I'm drunk as heck. I'm like, all right, man, like you going to bed? And he's like, yeah. He laid on his bed and just went to sleep.
Yeah, but those are some of the best sleeps though. When you're drunk as fuck and you just pass out,
Yeah.
like those are nice. But what was I gonna say? So, do you think you missed out on like a college experience part just because you didn't go partying, or are you like all right with that? Because I know for me, like, because I'm 24, you know, first semester in college, married, like have a whole apartment, like I'm not living on campus or anything. So I don't have the same experience as like the 19, 18-year-olds that are in college right now. But I'm chilling where I'm at, you know, like I don't mind. Like it's not like I crave to go to these college parties. If anything, I'm like, get me away from these kids. You know what I mean?
You're literally walking around looking at all these kids and you're a whole grown ass adult.
Yeah, dude, like what am I doing partying with a bunch of people that are like as old as like Maricruz almost.
Right. Yeah,
You
I don't
know.
really think I missed out on the college experience just because my first year, I was on my own, 2 hours away from home. I worked after work. I honestly, I feel like I got the college experience just because of that independency that I had. I was like, oh, like I'm on my own. I can do whatever I want. And like, I,
Which equated to getting Domino's late as fuck
which
and staying up all night playing video games.
which equated to basically doing the same thing I did at home, but without my parents yelling at me to go to bed.
Bro, can I honestly want to know what? I did the same thing in the Marines, but you did it in college and I did it in the
Yeah, we
Marines.
literally did the same thing.
Because like a lot of the nights, like for example, like when my buddy went out partying, and we were roommates. So when he went out, I saw that as an opportunity for me to have some free time and just be in my room, literally like in my undies, sometimes butt ass naked,
I mean,
just playing Fortnite.
which is nice because the second semester my roommate moved out. If you're watching this, you're probably not, but shout out.
Shout out.
The second semester he moved out, so I had the whole room to myself. So it like my privacy, I had my privacy all the time when I was in my room.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I feel some people have and crave different college experiences because some people want like college experiences as in like partying and stuff. I feel like my college experience was just being on campus, living on campus, walking to class, being able to go back to my room in like 5 minutes away from class. I feel like that was the sort of college experience I wanted and I craved, and I feel like I satisfied it my first year.
Right. Well, dope. Because I know a lot of people go to college thinking, all right, dude, like it's my college years. I'm gonna go get like effed up. Just gonna like go ham.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm here to learn.
Because
You know.
I mean, the college I went to had a really nice gym, so I'd still be going to the gym every day or every other day when I wasn't super busy with class.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I feel I had my priorities straight, and I'm glad I didn't really or I didn't party at all because, like I said, I feel like I fulfilled my college crave the
Right.
first year for like first time college experiences.
Yeah, just like being independent and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
even if I was working, even if like sometimes I didn't do any schoolwork, I was just there on campus. It's just the independency that I wanted, I got, which is pretty
Right.
nice.
Yeah. Well, that's dope, but um I think that's cool that like cuz everyone has different college experiences or like what they want out of it, and the fact that you got what you want out of it is dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Cuz a lot of people see what my thing is like I don't want to peak. Because you know all the kids in high school who peaked in high school, and then they're all like, "Oh, like remember back in high school?" It's like, bro, that was like literally for me, it was like 6-7 years ago. I graduated in 2012, and it's
Dude, that was almost
almost 10 years.
That was 9 years ago. You graduated high school. Wait, you graduated 2012?
No, 2015.
I was
My
gonna
bad,
say I
my bad.
graduated 2017.
I'm tripping. Holy fuck, dude! I almost thought that I graduated in 2012.
You almost had a breakdown right there. I
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
was like, dude, I've been out of high school for 10 years. No, but I graduated in 2015, and so 7 years. I'm like, I don't want to peak. I mean, I did not come anywhere near to that, you know. And I'm not really trying to peak in college because it's like I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, like back in college days when I'm 40, you know.
Yeah, I don't really like ever say, "Oh, back in high school." I usually always say something along the lines like, "Oh, remember this time? Oh, that was cool." But that's about it. Not like,
Right.
not like, "Oh, back in my day in high school, I was like this popular kid," which I wasn't. Which is probably the reason why I'm not saying these things because I feel the popular kids are like, "Oh, back in my high school, I was a shit. Like everybody talked to me." It's like, okay, now where are you?
Yeah.
What did that get you?
It's like where we went. Remember all the shufflers? Oh, remember that one time that I have the video.
Mhm.
I'll see if I can send it to you so you can pop it up on the podcast.
Yeah, send it to me and I'll pop it up.
Okay, bet, dude, that was so funny. Okay, so I'm sure. Well, hopefully I got the video out and like y'all are watching it, but it was like around this time of year, and we were in high school, and this was when I don't know who's watching, but like this was when shuffling was really taking off, and we had a buddy. His name is Jose, but we call him Poncho. If you're watching, shout out, bro. And Wedo and I were gonna prank him. I was gonna record, and Wedo was gonna go up and just scare him, and like, cause Poncho was just standing there, like looking off into the distance, and then Wedo was like walking up, and then out of nowhere, this dude just starts shuffling right before you touch him and scare him.
And then I just randomly just like, whoop, turn around and walk
Yeah,
away.
but like you did it with such finesse. Like you're going, all of a sudden you're like, whoop, you just turn around like nothing ever happened.
I really hope we can find the video so you guys can watch it.
Dude, that was one of the funniest things ever, man. Where? Oh, it's on Facebook. It's on my Facebook.
Oh, there we go. I can just grab it off of there if it is on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. If you can download from there, cool. If not, let me know and I can download it and send it to you.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny moment.
Yeah, yeah. Good times. I remember when he used to like do dubstep a lot. And I remember like he'd come over and like do dubstep dancing in the backyard, and I'd be recording. I'd be hyping him up so hard. I'd be like, "Oh, bro, that's so lit!"
Dang,
Good times, good times.
those are some pretty fun times. We would always go over to his house and play Minecraft because we didn't have an Xbox. Well, specifically me, I was basically obsessed with Minecraft.
No, I mean I was too, but like not as much as you.
One day he came over with his Xbox and
Oh yeah.
he spent the night, and in the middle, like bright early in the morning, I wake these guys up with the sound of me playing his Xbox to Minecraft.
See, and that's what we did as kids. Like we wouldn't go out like in the middle of the night to go like smoke or like do drugs or anything like that. We'd literally be up all night playing video games, either at our house or our buddy's house. And then once I got the license, I don't know if I said this before, but I was like literally the chauffeur. And
I think you mentioned it in Andy's podcast, yeah.
Oh,
But
well, yeah, but like, I would basically be the chauffeur, and we would be out all night, not drinking, not smoking, not doing drugs, but like, well, I guess like we'd be doing fast food. Like that's what we would be doing.
yeah, we'd be eating a shit ton of fast food.
I have a picture where I think we were at like a party or something, but I have like a gray button up where that's like open and I have like a black undershirt, and Poncho sitting next to me. I think he has a blue sweater, and I'm like smiling and he's like looking at me smiling. We're like laughing, but that was at the McDonald's by the
I know which
Payless.
picture you're talking about.
Yeah, and I just look at that and I'm like, dude, like that's really what we did.
Yeah.
You know, and just have fun.
Which I don't regret at all. Honestly, those were really
No,
good.
it was like
times.
good wholesome fun. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I'm gonna shoot this cocaine up my arm or anything like that.
Yeah, but I mean, those were our high school times. Now we're getting a little older. Speaking of like getting older, what do you think about stay-at-home dads?
I think it's whatever, like, cause like the times are changing so much. Like I don't think it really matters. Like if that's what, like if the girl is making bank, or like
That's what I told Gabby. I'm like, if you're making bank, I'll just take care of the kid. Don't worry about it.
yeah, dude, like Karen's gonna be a dentist, like in the dental field, and that's a really secure job. So, like that gives me a free reign to go in wild to
Yeah.
do whatever I want, you know. So, fine by me.
Yeah, but like, so stay-at-home dads. I mean, I don't really think you should really strive to do things that are socially to try and get accepted by the public. Just do you. Obviously, if you're a serial killer, don't do that shit. But stay-at-home dads, I feel like is a pretty norm. Because I was gonna say like, don't follow. I don't know what else.
Like don't do what society wants you to do.
Yeah, and then somebody can like bend that and say, "Okay, I'm gonna go kill some people." It's like, no,
Right.
no. But yeah, stay-at-home dads is pretty normal now. But with dads staying at home, do you think they should have like paternity leave from work too?
I mean, I think so, cause like, obviously every situation is different, but like whenever like the woman gives birth, like that's like a hassle, you know, like that's a huge thing.
I mean, a baby literally came out of her.
Yeah, so like the recovery time is intense, you know. For that, it's a pretty big recovery time. So I think it's cool if a business or whatever job that they work at offers them some like a paternity leave.
How long do you think it should be?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
That's a tricky question. Because I don't know. I
Yeah.
think some jobs for the women, I think they offer them maybe a month or two, something like
No
that.
mas?
I think.
Dang. Well, cause okay, so when I was leaving the
No, I
Marines,
think like maybe 6 months, right? That's usually the
dude,
normal.
honestly, I have no clue. Like,
I don't know about pregnant people, ladies,
I think it's like 3 or 4 months.
something like that. But I don't know. I personally don't necessarily feel as if the dad should get that much time. Maybe like a month or two, or max 4 months. Because at like, I mean, it all depends on the situation, obviously. But at the end of the day, I mean, somebody's gonna have to be working. You can't really like stay at home and not do anything. But obviously, the kid needs to be taken care of. And if the mom is like, if the birth took a really bad toll on the mom, obviously the dad needs to be there to help, because at the end he's going to be treating the mom and the baby.
And the baby.
So in those terms, I feel like it should be longer. But if the mom is perfectly good to go back to work, obviously he should be going back to work too. Or they should alternate their schedules to where he stays with the baby, and then he goes to work, she comes back and stays with the baby.
I'm sorry, but every time you say the baby, I think of the rapper.
That's why you're smiling.
It's just like it clicked at one point, and then I was just every single. You kept on saying it more and more, and I'm like, bro. Shit. But yeah, I think the women should have a little more, and then like the guys be there for like a month or two or however long they need, and then obviously somebody's got to make money, so whoever out of the two, like, get back to work and live your lives. But like, for example, in the Marines, when I was getting out, they had changed an order, and it basically said that any female Marine that got pregnant, once they gave birth, they got a year maternity leave.
Wow,
maternity
a whole
leave,
year?
a whole year. But then they would, that year they took off, they have to put it on the end of their contract.
Oh, that's
So, I mean, I think that's kind of nice, you know, like you take a
So,
year off,
in-
essentially, like you literally took a whole year off, and then like let's say you had 2 years left, and you come back, you don't have 1 year left, you still have 2 years.
So in a way, it just puts their contract in a pause.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. If you want to look at that way, it gets essentially paused. And I don't know how it is now because I haven't looked it up or anything like that, but.
I mean, like, didn't they just recently change their tattoo?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and
I saw a bunch of memes where like, was it just specifically for the Marine Corps?
Well, all the other branches have already been like that.
Oh, it was just the Marine
but the
Corps.
Marines were really strict, and you couldn't have any tattoos here.
Now it's all the
But-
way up to the wrist, right?
No, it's you can have it on your hands.
Oh, I thought it was up to the wrist and then just up to like here.
No, the previous one was, it was good here, but you had to be able to cover it with like a knife hand, is what we call this.
So it couldn't be anything bigger than this.
Yeah, so like if, for example, here, whatever you can cover, you know, and then it was like nothing on your hand, and like just a wedding band tattoo, like that's it, and obviously no neck and like no face and like no feet, and I think that was it before. But now it's like
Now they allow neck tattoos.
no, they still don't allow necks, like, but you can have a full sleeve. Like before, it was like you could have tattoos on your arms, but they had to be a certain distance from each other.
Oh,
And like you had to cover each one individually like this. You know, now you can literally just have a black arm if you wanted to, like just a whole tattooed arm.
I bet there's a bunch of happy Marines ready to go to the
Bro,
barber.
these tattoo shops, these tattoo parlors are probably making bank that are close
especially
to
on
any
bases.
base.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people going out getting tattoos. You already know. And the way the Marine Corps works is if, like, yeah, it's not in the Marine Corps order anymore, but there's a bunch of, like, gray space to where your command can deem it, like unprofessional or, like, something like that.
Like,
and you can still get busted for it, even though
Ah.
it's, like, in the order that you can.
That's some BS.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's like your command says that, or, like, the Marine Corps order says this, but then the command will be like, yeah, but we don't want it.
It's like, yeah, but that's not how I like it.
Pretty much, and it's up to the commander.
Dang.
Bro, honestly, you took that off, and I thought you only had underwear on. I was like, I looked down, I was like, oh my god. I'm like,
This guy just took off his shorts. How do you do that?
I'm like, when did you do that, bro? I'm like, damn. Well, you're really trying to get into this other website. That kind of tripped me out. But yeah, Oh yeah, and you can get tattoos on your hand, and one tattoo on your finger, about a band. So like before it was only your ring finger on your left hand.
That's on every finger.
It's one finger per hand. So I can have like this one and this one, or like this one and this one. Like depends.
So what happens if you don't do that? What do they do? Because tattoos are permanent.
You can get NJP'd. So it's like
You're basically out of the Marine Corps.
nah, you just get negative paperwork, which can affect your career.
Just for a tattoo.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
Yeah. So, like, if you get like one extra band on your finger, like that can like mess your career up.
Do you think
with like promotions and stuff like that?
I guess that's right.
But not my problem anymore, thankfully.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You're civilian now.
Called it good. Yeah, bro. You know how much weight I've put on since I got out?
How much?
I've been out for like November. Oh shit, November 11, I think. No, 15th will be 2 years officially. So in about 2 years, I put on like 40 pounds.
How much you weigh right now?
Last time I weighed myself was like last week, and I was like 228. But yeah, surprisingly, right?
No, like you're 228, dude. You're only 28 pounds heavier than me. Yeah, you're only 28 pounds heavier than me.
Well, I got weighed when I went to go donate plasma last week, and no, I didn't look at my weight that time, but it was like 3 weeks ago when I weighed in at 228. But before then, I consistently was like 235, like almost 240.
I weighed myself last week and I was at 204.
Damn, nice. You find because one of your goals before was to hit that 200 mark, right?
Yeah. Well, I hit it before, but it was legit all fat. That was during COVID.
Uh-huh.
I hit it with all fat, but like I trimmed down my fat just a little, and I just a little, you
you just took the Gabby's hair dryer. You were like, just burning it
all right,
off.
that spot's done. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I was a pretty skinny kid in high school. So I mean, you obviously know, but like, so the viewers can kind of get a back look into this. In high school, I weighed, I think, 140.
140?
Yeah.
Bro, last time I was 140, I think it was like in 6th grade.
Yeah, I weighed 140 in high school.
In high school?
I mean, you remember, dude, I was a twig.
Dang.
If you look at pictures back where we went to go,
well, yeah, but you weren't like bone.
Dude, I was skinny. If we look at pictures,
No, but I would see you shirtless because we lived. I mean, we shared a room, but I never saw like ribs that I remember. Like
those are my muscles, bro.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
But I mean, if we look at pictures back when we went to go for your graduation in the Marine Corps, like the shirt that I bought there, I still have it, and it's small. And in the picture, that small shirt, I like barely fit into it, and I can't even put it on right now. I'll probably rip it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, do it. Put it on, rip it, show how big you are, show how swole you got.
No, I don't want to rip the shirt, man. It's got a memory tied to it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've kept it. Like, it's literally a small shirt. I'm never gonna wear it.
Yeah.
And then I have a hoodie that I bought there too. I think it's also a small. That doesn't fit me either.
Tampoco?
Yeah, I can show it to you after. I've showed it to you before, but I can show it to you after this, so you can. We bought it at the little shop they had there. It was obviously overpriced as hell.
Oh, yeah. It was probably like 50, 60 bucks.
Dude, I bought 2 shirts. So Dad got a shirt. I got 2 shirts and a sweater. I think we paid $400. No, $200.
Oh, dude. Still 200?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now, I'm like, Dad and I could have probably shared a shirt.
But see, like, okay, so like learning, like, because I'm in school for business, right? So like, they weren't selling the shirt; they were selling more like the commodity, the memory of you being there. Because now you have a shirt, like a memory attached to that shirt. Mm-hmm. So, like,
that's why souvenirs.
That's why they overpriced it so hard.
That's why souvenirs are always so expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you buy a cup for like $30, and I mean at some point they make it to where that's the only place you can buy a cup, Or like that's the only place you can buy food because you can't bring food. Or like for example,
Like the airport, like through TSA.
yeah, like the airport, you can't really bring food, and you have to buy the food in there, and food in there is overpriced as hell.
Yeah, dude. But the airport food, international, especially like in Japan, that shit was lit. I would always get ramen
I
at the
didn't have
airport.
ramen for the first time until we went with our friends that one time. That was my first time
In
having.
Lafayette?
Yeah, that was no here in India. That was my first time ever having ramen.
What?
Yeah, like
Well,
actual.
when we came up here somewhere to get ramen?
Yeah, that was my first time actually having sort of authentic ramen
What, for
instead
real?
of ramen noodles.
For real?
For real, I'm not kidding.
What?
Yeah, and then when we went, because we didn't really start diversifying our foods until we started hanging out with you guys, because you guys introduced us to pho, and,
Yeah,
and we were like, holy cow, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we went to that ramen place, and we've probably been back there like 5 times.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, it was pretty good.
The spicy ramen, that's all I've gotten from there. I haven't.
Spicy ramen?
Yeah.
Is it like spicy, or is it just enough to like give you a kick?
Personally, I mean, I don't eat that much spicy stuff anymore, so it gives me a pretty strong kick.
Nice.
Yeah, but I love it. It's so good.
Speaking of that, like, I've really gotten into Asian foods, and I mean, like the poke bowls,
Oh, every time you mention it, I'm like, I need to try this.
the one by campus.
I don't know where it's at, but you always mention it.
Yeah, it's called like Ali, Ali, and then there's like a apostrophe I, and it's so good. Like it's $10 for like a regular bowl with 2 scoops of protein, and we go there every Tuesday, and it's literally like my favorite poke place. And like it reminded me of it because I get like the spicy mayo on there, and like the imitation crab, which I think it's like spicy crab or whatever, and I get like the spicy marinated tuna, and it's like enough kick to keep me like just keep me going, you know. But it's not a lot.
Yeah. I need to try it one of these days. You and Karen go every Tuesday, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
We can go
It's
tomorrow.
so good. It's so good, bro.
Yeah, I need to try it.
Yeah, and it's 5 minutes from campus.
Oh, that's not that far at all.
No, like you know how like there's some dorms there. I guarantee you a lot of college kids walk there because it's like right outside, literally right outside of campus. So,
Dang.
but yeah, I'll recommend it. It's hella good.
Yeah, dang.
You heard about the Island Boys?
The Island Boys?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
You don't know who the Island Boys are?
Are they like singers?
Yeah, where they're like, I'm an island boy.
No.
Island boy. You don't know who the Island Boys are?
No.
Bro. Sometimes I feel like you're older than me.
Dude, sometimes
Because you don't know like any of like the.
sometimes I feel like you're
discussions.
my younger brother.
Well, yeah, because like you don't know any of this stuff.
I
I'm like,
feel
bro,
like-
how do you not know?
Yeah, I feel like you're always introducing me to new things, and I'm over here like this old ass dude. Like,
Dude, that's what it feels like sometimes. Like honestly, just 'cause I'm like, yo, like this, yo, that, and you're like, what?
And I'm pretty sure if we walked around together on campus, people would think I'm the older brother.
Okay, but that's only because of the look.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, because you dress like a 30-year-old man.
I wear an H&M shirt and some khakis.
Oh, okay, exactly, 30-year-old man.
What's the difference? So you wear a shirt and a sweater and
Just
fuck up.
keep on going, bro. Keep on going.
what do you think I should wear then?
Well, no, I'm just saying like it doesn't look bad, but it's like with the more hip, like the more like hipper style, so to say. It's like so 2000 and late.
2000 and late.
You know what I mean?
You've thought about this before, haven't you? 2000.
No, honestly, I'm just going off the dome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't really have a style. I just put on a plain shirt that doesn't have any logos on it. I don't really like because I mean this has a logo, but growing up as a kid, I would always wear Adidas shirts, and I got out of that, so now all I have is plain shirts.
Right. So now you're like, what do I wear?
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I'm the same. Like, look, this doesn't have a logo. Neither do my shorts.
But that's like fancy, not fancy, but that's stylish. Like
Well, you know where I got this from?
where?
You want to guess? I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay, JCPenney? No. So eliminate that guess. That's not what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Target.
No.
Marshalls.
No. We went there a lot as a kid. We would always run off to this section and wait till our parents got us.
Walmart?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
How much?
Like 15 bucks.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
See, who would have known? That's a Walmart shirt. Like the shirts I buy at H&M, dude, they're $5, $7.
Yeah.
So like they're cheap and it's just a plain shirt and it fits me good. So
Right.
I don't really like buying anything with logos until we get our merch and we have our logo.
Oh, bro, imagine. Yeah. Instead of Island Boys are gonna be the PG Boys. I'm a PG boy.
I don't get that reference.
If you know, you know.
I don't get that reference.
Bro, you have to look them up.
I will.
They're gonna be the new sensation.
Do they have a crypto coin that I can invest in?
I don't know. I'm sure they will have an NFT within a month. Speaking of NFT, you heard about the metaverse?
I was literally gonna mention that metaverse. And fuck, what's the name? Facebook changing their name.
Yeah, to
Meta.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Yeah, because his plan is to connect everybody on Facebook to the metaverse. So then, it's dangerous. Because, okay, would you go into the metaverse?
I don't think so, man.
Low key, I think I would. Just.
I don't really know much about it. If I do more research, I think I would. Because I mean,
I don't know much about it either. But when I think about it, I think about like Ready Player One, and like I think
would
about
it affect you any way in real life of you being in there, like physically?
I don't think so.
Then I'm in.
Honestly, I see it being like a GTA thing.
Oh, dude. Left, right, up, A, B. You're a billionaire.
Helicopter sponsored. Bro, my favorite time was watching you play GTA as kids. Like, I was never good at the game, but I loved just to sit there and watch you play.
All I did was like mess around and like kill people and do really dumb stuff.
But it was so entertaining, dude. You know, like if you just like turn the corner, all of a sudden got run over. Like that was so funny.
Yeah, I play every once in a while. And there was one time Gabby was watching me play, and she was laughing too. She's like, "Gosh, that's so fun. Let me play." And then she started playing. She's like, she starts punching people. She's like, "This is so fun." She's like, "How do you pull a gun out?" And I showed her. She's like,
"How do you pull a gun?" So you start shooting people.
I don't know.
Oh, dude. But yeah, I imagine it being like something like that. But I'm sure it would get fucked up or messed up somehow with like
hackers and stuff.
Yeah, and then
it's just very dangerous in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's like if you're on there and you like run in the metaverse into like a Facebook friend that's a business professional or like that works with you, like if you like, let's say like people who have coworkers on there or like bosses and stuff, you run into them on there and it's like, what if the way you interact with them through the metaverse affects your real life job?
Yeah,
you know, it's a, hey, I didn't like the way you were acting
in the
meta, so
hey, remember what you told me in the meta? Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
or what if you're
like what if? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What if your job is in the meta?
And you earn crypto through the meta.
I'm sure people have thought of this before. We can't be the finders of this. We're not that smart.
Fucking Mark Zuckerberg's already working on it. Because what if like you can mine Bitcoin in the meta?
You just like legit dress up as a miner and you're like in you're in the meta. So what are you doing today? Just mine some Bitcoin.
and like you see your XP just roll on top of your head. But see, like, what if that becomes like a social thing, like to where you can see like everything?
So
about everybody?
in a way, I feel like it would kind of be like, do you know what GTA RP is? So basically, it's GTA, but it's the whole world is modded in a way that it's real life, and you talk through your mic, and you talk in the game as if it was real life. Like you're assigned jobs. Sometimes you make money, you buy cars. You can't go past the speed limit because there's people on that modded world, players that are cops, and they'll pull you over.
What?
Yeah, you need KY Speedy plays it. You need to check it out.
Oh,
dude, I still watch them.
That was good. Remember when they were doing like the Minecraft stuff, looking for deformins?
Yeah, deformins. Oh. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a GTA RP in a way.
That's so interesting, but like it's kind of scary at the same time.
It's really scary.
You know, because I can easily see people like that becomes their life and just messes up their like
their IRL life.
Yeah. Exactly. And then like all they do is focus on their status in the metaverse.
And if for some reason the metaverse is down, what I don't know. I feel like it could go bad so many ways, but it could go good so many ways too. I mean,
Bro, if it really comes out and it's like a legit thing, then we're for real in the future.
wait,
Like
so
I would get so mind blown.
as soon as Facebook changes their name to Meta, is it going to come out?
Dude, honestly, I only know from like
Because all
like
I know is that
10
Facebook is
second
changing
clips I
their
watch here and
names.
there. What's that?
Because all I know is that Facebook is changing their name to Meta. I don't
Yeah.
know, like it was going to happen then and there.
Well, I think Facebook is the one like spearheading this, you know, like they're the ones that are coming out with it. It's a Facebook project. So they're changing the name to Meta.
Dang, it's fucking nuts.
So then with that, it's like Facebook owns Instagram. So then does Instagram become part of the Meta?
Wait, doesn't
thing?
Instagram own Facebook?
No, Facebook owns Instagram.
Okay. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Facebook was technically first, right?
I don't know who was first, but I know Facebook bought out Instagram. Like they paid them and they're like, we want your company. and they like merge with them. So
That's some scary stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we got to every single topic I wanted to talk about today for the first time.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about something, and then I found a way to tie it into one of your topics. And I don't know if you noticed it, but I tied it in and we talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, college experiences, I think is
yeah.
what.
I got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah. And you made one, and then I wanted to like be like, oh, but I was like, all right, let it slide.
We're getting there.
Yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't. I wanted to talk about like some childhood stuff, but
Oh,
it's just
that's
like
right.
funny stories
forgot about
that
that, yeah.
happened, but it's not a big deal.
That'll be next episode because I don't think we have a guest for the next episode. I think it'll just be us two.
Oh well, Anna wants to come in.
Oh, that's
Anna
right.
would have been here today, but she went to Lafayette.
Okay, well, we'll see. Regardless, put it in your notes or something so we can actually talk about it because that's something I did want to get, but I totally forgot that you had mentioned it. But yeah, that was the 6th episode.
Yeah, episode number 6.
Episode number 6. If you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like and a comment and subscribe.
Yes, please.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.